Imagine getting shit talked by somebody who straight up ate a block of spoiled milk unironically for 3 days without realizing it. And then that same person who did that wants to talk shit to you for putting basil on your fucking pizza. Like, oh, who the fuck puts basil leaves on pizza, man? That, like, no one does that. And I'm like, says the person who ate a fucking block of milk for 3 days straight, by the way, uh, ate a block of milk. Just and that's how long it took for the penny to drop. That this milk might actually be kind of bad. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And then got sick for like a week afterwards because you fucking ate spoiled milk. A straight up block, by the way, of spoiled milk. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. No carrier's always fun. What the fuck is that thing? Ipir... Is that a P? I think so. Ipiranga. I think is Ipiran... Ipiranga... Ipiranga, I think is how that's supposed to be said. Let's see. That's probably wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with for now. No radar to speak of other than potentially the Edinburgh. Hold on. The fucking Edinburgh gets a spotter plane or a fighter in the smoke generator slot. Honestly, I never fucking knew that those things even got a spotter plane. I always thought it was literally just the radar and the smoke, and that those were the only two you had. But no, I guess if they wanted to, they could run a fucking catapult fighter. So that's always fun. 1 in 4 chances that's a radar Edinburgh, I guess. Fletcher, Paulo Emilio, Osterjotland, and Shiratsuyu for destroyers. No carriers, no submarines is always fun. Arms race is a little bit suboptimal, but it is at least better than standard battle, so we'll definitely take it. At least over standard. I would much rather play domination, but what else is new? There also are hard spotted. San Luis is going to shoot AP at me. We're undetected, which means that the guy either fucked off from that direction or that he... Okay, we actually just dropped off of RPF as well, which is very interesting. I am going to take a massive risk here. Okay, that fucking Fletcher is the one spotting me? I think... Yeah, that has to have been the fucking Fletcher. What the hell is he doing going that way? Oh, okay, whatever. We'll definitely take the free buff. And we'll see about possibly... Maybe... No, I don't think we're going to be able to get a torpedo shot into the, into his smoke there. The fucking Paulo Emilio just got... There's a fucking West Virginia in my mouth. Alright, that's not ideal. Turn broadside at me. I'm gonna torp at the island to cut off his escape route. That's an HE West Virginia, by the way. Alright. I am not interested in what he's selling, good sir. So I'm just going to have to fuck off. Oh. We could... Now that shores might accelerate. Yeah, he could possibly accelerate into me. If I can get a reload booster with armor piercing off on his broadside. West Virginia avoided those torpedoes, which is a little unfortunate, but we do at least have our second side still. Just gonna launch out that side of torpedoes. I still... Oh no, the shores is bow in, which is mildly irritating. I am gonna try and use the tiny little hump of this island right here to stealth fire. Then that's also going to cause the enemy to completely go dark, which is mildly unfortunate. But it looks like the West Virginia is at least on the Cleveland Hydro for the time being. He still has another 80 seconds on said Hydro. Just have to be careful that none of these, those guys over there, particularly that San Luis, gains line of sight. So I'm actually not going to be able to... Well, if I can just wait for this San Luis to exit line of sight. No. I don't think it's going to happen because nothing's here to spot the West Virginia anymore. At least nothing except for me. His guns are also still pointing over here as well. So I don't think really opening up is our best play, at least not yet. I kind of want to wait for this guy to fire. This Jean Bart is pushing in hard though. So we're just going to launch some torpedoes out at that guy. I think those might end up hitting the island there. But it's whatever. Just going to reverse back into the cover of our handy dandy little island here. Is that a secondary spec West Virginia, by the way? And there's our friend the San Luis again. That's he's gonna make it mildly annoying to try and play the island cockroach game on this island. Times like these, you really wish you were a Marceau, but no such luck. We're also kind of rolling them. Hello. Oh, there's Jean Bart right there. It's a little bit not that's on the suboptimal side, as one might say. On the bright side, we should break the line of sight right here. Nice whiff, by the way. Yep. Now we're spotted by, I guess the fucking Kansas plane. I really wish I was a fucking Marceau for this. Marceau, I would much rather have Marceau armor piercing for this than Mogador, but it is what it is. Well, really more it's the Marceau's reload that I would rather have, more so than the Marceau AP, although the Marceau AP is also pretty nutty as well, to be fair. Let's play Ring Around the Island with this guy. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Never mind. West Virginia's not looking over here, which I'm fine with. Looks like that West Virginia might get dev struck by Jaeger torpedoes, maybe question mark. And that Jean Bart's not very happy with me. To be completely fair to him, I think the it was the Jaeger that was spotting him, not me. That's how he was spotted, but he thinks it was me because he doesn't know where the Jaeger is. Also, those shots are at me, huh? That's not ideal. Maybe quite. Oh, never mind. He got clapped. What the hell even is Ipiranga? Is if first of all, if that's how it's supposed to be said. But what the hell even is that thing? Well, it has a funny button for one thing. That's pretty obvious. Shiratsuyu is spotting me. I think it's the Shiratsuyu. But also, what the fuck happened to like literally everybody else? Hello? Okay, that actually explains a lot. Now that I see what's going on around everywhere else, the fact that I got away with what I fucking did there is that actually makes a lot more sense now. Is this guy about to get dev struck with Hydro running? No. So Edinburgh's about to have Scharnhorst problems. San Luis probably gonna honestly die right there. Yep. And the Edinburgh's... Okay, we're literally about to fucking zero them out in the next few seconds here because they're down to fucking 10. Hopefully we can at least get the game to last long enough that we can get this cap. I don't know if the game delay is gonna... Okay, never mind. We did get the cap. We got a little bit of extra XP for that. That was fun. Not for them, but, you know, it is what it is. Fuck it. This has been, that entire ordeal was like, I think 10 minutes. So, we're gonna try that again, and we're gonna pray that we get something better. This is not great, but also not terrible. Midway's not ideal. Chapayev radar. Again, potential Edinburgh radar, although, is that the same Edinburgh from the last game? I think that might be. I think that name looks familiar, but, I'm just like, I literally just played that game like fucking 30 seconds ago, and I already forgot the fucking names of the guys that I was shit talking, but you know, whatever. It's not like I remember the names of people I don't shit talk either, so whatever. Take a drink, whatever. Every single time I say whatever, and you'll fucking die. Double North Carolina div, no one cares. Chapayev radar, Edinburgh, I honestly don't think that's a radar, if it is the same one from the last game. Shima, Gearing, Yugamo, and Kagero for destroyers. Yodo's going to be annoying because of the HE. Chapayev's going to be annoying because of the HE. That Edinburgh could be bad if I show broadside to it, but as long as I don't, we're good. And then battleships no one cares about, and then a Midway to grief me because, of course, there would be. That is a no SC Yugamo, by the way. This Edinburgh might get dev struck by somebody if anyone shoots at him, maybe, question mark. Never mind. Just gonna launch some good old Make-A-Wish torpedoes, because you never know your luck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get angled out right here, so the line of sight, or line of fire rather, from this Edinburgh and potentially the North Carolina are blocked. So if this Yugamo tries to push into B, hopefully we'll be able to engage that. Though it does not immediately appear that that the Yugamo is, because I think if the Yugamo was going to be pushing in towards B, yeah, he would have spotted B. He would have spotted me by now. But it turns out that he ended up going that way. Why he decided to go that way, who the fuck knows? But is that a 20? That is a 17.9 20-kilometer Shima, by the way. Honestly, not even the worst that I've seen for a 17.9 Shima. That Kagero's doing whatever he's doing over there. That's no anything Kansas. Sin Yang. Onto the blacklist you go. Alright. There are definitely shells coming from that smoke right there. There went the Yoda, who got gunned down by this guy. Gotta feel bad for him. There is still a Yugamo in that smoke, which is something I do not want to push too aggressively into, because the Yugamo torpedoes are gone though, and we know for a fact that he's not a reload booster because, well, his giant smoke is right there. It's not a radar Sin Yang, which I should have figured from the fact that his smoke was right there. But you know, it is what it is. Looks like that Yugamo's already kited out enough to be undetected. Unless it is the Shima that was spotting me, which I guess technically is possible, but no. It's the Yugamo. This Yugamo's just gonna kite away, which is fine. Gonna have a little bit of cheeky shots on this North Carolina. I don't think I'm gonna be able to abuse any of these islands. Well, I can maybe try and get some shots with my front turrets here on the Shima. But never mind, I'm gonna be spotted by fucking planes. Hold on, if we can... Once these planes die, we might be able to, go undetected. And we're gonna be limited to our front guns here. But... There's one fire. It looks like the Shima's, coming back. He's turned back around like that, so he's able to spot us through the island here. Which is a little unfortunate, but you couldn't really realistically expect to be able to abuse that island for very long either. So it is kind of just whatever. It's a little unfortunate that we're not going to be able to get our farm on a little bit more, but at the same time, it's not that big a deal. Because we weren't going to be doing much in the way of farming anyway. There's a those are Yugamo smoke right there. And that Yugamo's going to pick a gunfight at full speed. The classic smoke at full speed thing. And I'm just going to whiff everything. Hello? Oh, it looks like... Is that fire gonna stick on him? Feels... Okay, never mind. There's the midway. That explains how the, how that guy was spotted. Because I was thinking, man, even with a fire going, I don't think he's in detection range of anybody. How the hell is he spotted? And then I saw the planes slowly coming into view. Because I wasn't looking at my map in that instance. So, how nice of this Yugamo, by the way, to leave us this handy-dandy smokescreen. How nice of our friendly Shima as well to leave us this nice handy-dandy smokescreen. This is an epoxy okay, never mind. I was about to be like, is this epoxy Shima actually just going to smoke up for no reason in the middle of a cap? But no, he's smoking up to use his guns against the enemy Shima, which I honestly can't fault for him for that, so... we'll let him go for that. Times like these, you really wish you were a Marceau. When there's a Slava flat broadside begging to be farmed. Gotta be careful that I don't int into the line of sight of this North Carolina. I don't know if that guy uses DCP for that, or if he used just let it burn out naturally. But it doesn't really matter that much. Slava's already getting kited out now, so... Just gonna use our reload booster on this North Carolina broadside. Or never fucking mind. This Slava's just gonna shoot at me. That is annoying. He's gonna shoot at me instead of the fucking Cecilia in his mouth, by the way. But whatever. I have the health, I can take that kind of hit. Probably I don't want to have to for a second time, though. But no, he's going to shoot at the Cecilia now. And this game's also turning into a shit show. Alright. I guess we're just going to get our farm on this North Carolina. Or, no, never mind. Where the hell did their Kagero fuck off to? No. Okay, so never mind. Speaking of the devil, there he is. He went all the way from being spotted right there to right here, by the way. And their carrier's about to get dunked on. And this game's pretty much over as far as we're concerned. There's not much left for us, because this Cecilia is probably going to kill them, midway, and that's going to zero them out. And then even if we didn't, the Cecilia and the Shima probably would have gotten to the Kagero before I did, even though I was trying to full speed at him. Kind of shit, but, you know, it is what it is. Gearing Yodo, the Yugamo, that actually explains a lot. What the hell did Gearing even do other than just die? Who the fuck knows? I mean, private profile, that makes sense. Onto the blacklist you go. 48% are not the worst that I've seen. 44%ers not great. Where the hell is the Xin Yang? This fucking clown, this guy outscored 5 ships, and 3 of them were alive at the end. And okay, hold on, let's do some animal research. Private profile, that makes sense. 43% of that also makes sense. As our 20 kilometers, 17.9 Shima. The Kansas and the Golden Glue. Not even that bad either. And you... okay, whatever. I mean, I guess I didn't do that much better either, but in my defense, everyone just kind of fucking died. So, you know, whatever. That sucked. But we're just gonna have to take it, because I have replays that I haven't done yet that I need to go and do. So, in light of that, I will be streaming again tomorrow, 7 p.m. standard time. I'll see you then.